why we always argue. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're a first timer, yeah, welcome. Click on the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always tuning into this channel. Today, today we'll be talking about a very important question that we young people ask, which is, why are we always arguing? Why are we always arguing? Must we argue? I know a lot of people have this question in mind. We always want to ask our maybe someone, maybe our friend, our counselors, like, why are we always arguing? Why do I always argue with my mom? Most time the girl child to the mother, they're always arguing a lot, or the boy child to the father, or even vice versa. They're always arguing. So you want to know why you're always arguing and why you should not argue. This is for you. I'll read I'm reading from a book, and I'll read this, and I want us to like pay attention to it. It's Wednesday night. Rachel, a 17 years old girl, is done with her chores and she's ready for some well earned time. Finally, she turns on the TV and collapses into her favorite chair. As if on cue, mom appears in the doorway and she doesn't look happy. Rachel, why are you wasting your time watching TV when you are supposed to be helping your sister with her homework? You never do as you are told. Rachel go Rachel said, here we go again. I'm doing what you asked me to do now. I've done all that. I just finished all my chores. Do you mean I cannot watch TV again? Her mom was like, what did you say, young lady? And she said, nothing, mom. She says with her eye rolling, like, nothing, mom. Now, her mom is very angry. They say, don't use that tone with me. Then Rachel now talked back at her mom and say, what about the tone you are using with me? Hey, I'm in mind, oh, this girl have mind. Like, her mommy said, don't use that tone with me. Now she's like, what about the one that you're using with me? Said I should not shout at you, but you are shouting at me. Now, another argument has begun. I don't know, most time we always arguing with our parents, with our mothers. Say that our mothers, like, they don't even seem to understand us. They always feel they are right. Like, are you saying that they literally feel that every time they see us, we should be doing something? So I cannot watch TV again. I mean, I've done all what you asked me to do. Then you are telling me that I never do as I am told. All because I did not go and assist my sister to do her assignment. Or is it a crime to not, or is it a crime to sit down and watch TV? Well, do you and your parents argue? If so, take a moment to analyze the situation. Which topic causes the most conflict? I will put a box here, like, and I want us to like post on our statuses or whatever we're going to put on our social media handles. What topic causes the most conflict among us and our parents? Regardless of the topic, arguing leaves you and your parents feeling awful. Of course, you just bite your tongue and put on a show of agreeing with everything your parents say. But God expects you to do that. No, it is true that the Bible tells you to honor your father and your mother, but it also encourages you to develop your thinking ability and to use your power of reasoning. When you do, it is inevitable that you will have strong convictions, some of which may differ from those of your parents. However, in the families that apply Bible principles, parents and youth can communicate peacefully, even when they don't see eye to eye. Now, how can you express your feeling without turning normal conversation into open warfare? It is easy to say, that's my parents' problem. Like, I don't know, my parents. But think, how much control do you have over others, including your parents? Really, the only person you can change is you. And the good news is that if you do your part to ease the tension, your parents will more likely remain calm, and they will hear you out if you have something to say. So let's see what you can do to put a lead on the argument. Apply these suggestions that follow, and you might amaze your parent and yourself with your new communication skills. One, think before you respond. You know, when you are when they just come to you, let's use that case of Rachel, that 17 years old girl, for this to answer this. When they just come to you and then you're like, I told you I've done this, you're supposed to do this, you're not doing it, you don't listen, you don't. And then like they're trying to make a point. What you do is, before you even say something, think. Think before you respond. Before you utter a word to your parents, always think. Think before you respond. Don't just say, okay, let's say they show one out, they say one thing to you, the next thing you're just saying another thing. What you say next can cause an argument. And one from argument, our African parents or our African mothers, from argument it will turn to slap. Boy, once they slap you like this, maybe your brain, it will reset. All right. Another thing is to speak respectfully. When we are speaking to our parents, we need to be very, very respectful. They are not our mates. They are our parents. And Gen Z children, Generation Z. We believe that we also, yeah, we deserve respect. Everybody deserves respect. Respect is reciprocal. But your parents, please give them more respect. Give them more respect. There's an adage, or is it an adage? But it's a popular saying that says, do to people what you want to be done to you. If you know you want your own children to respect you when you give birth, respect your parents. Your parents are the ones that give birth to you. They're the ones that can lead you aright. So respect your parents. Most time we just try most of the reasons why there's always an argument is because we just talk, and once we talk, whatever we say is disrespectful. Imagine telling your mom that, mom, your mom is like, don't use that tone to talk to me again, and you're like, what about the way you're going to talk to me? That's very, very disrespectful. That is very, very disrespectful. All right, let's know this thing. When your parents speak to you, turn aside your music, like turn off the music, set aside your book or magazine, and maintain eye contact with them. Whenever they are talking to you, maintain eye contact. It is very, very important. That is the only way you can show that you are paying attention to whatever they are saying. I remember there was a time my mom and I were, she was angry at me because I did something, and I was just pressing my phone. I didn't even look at her. I was paying attention. I was paying attention. But because I was also angry, but I didn't want to say anything, I just look as if I did as if I was not. Yes, I just carried my phone and I was pressing my phone. Then she was like, she just poured something. She was holding a liquid substance. I can't remember. And she just poured it on my face. I was like, Am I not talking to you? I was like, I'm listening. I'm listening. I heard what you said. In fact, I had to say everything that she said. But yeah, she was still angry because I was not looking at her. If you are doing other thing when they're talking to you, they'll feel like you are not respecting them and that you're not listening to them. So if your parents are talking to you, please maintain eye contact with them. And I just remember something now. There's a particular time on that scenario, there's a particular time my mom was telling me to do something. She was talking to me, like trying to give me an instruction. And I was just looking at her, keeping an eye contact with her. And then she was like, and you're still looking at me. You're still looking at me. I'm like, was it not you that said that I did not look at you the last time? So now I'm looking at you. Why are you complaining? Daddy, in my face. Oh my god, my mom is a disciplinarian. So I got to realize that there are times, okay, yeah, I had to look at her. It's very important. But at that point in time, she was giving out an instruction. Immediately she asked me to do it, or while she was even talking, she was expecting that I am already taking action to whatever she's saying. Just like saying, go and watch that plate, and then you're still looking at her. Why are you still looking at her? Man, go and watch that plate. So do you get? Maintain an eye contact, and then if it's an instruction, go and do what they ask you to do immediately. Now, another thing is listen. Listen and pay attention. Some teenagers don't even listen. They just pretend like as if they're listening to their parents. Always listen. It's very, very important. Listen to your parents that are talking. One of the things that causes argument between people is that you're not even listening. Truth be told, you were not listening. Am I lying? You were not listening. So now you're complaining that you're arguing. Always pay attention. Let's listen to our parents. It's very, very important. And another thing is be willing to apologize. A lot of us, we have coconut head. We are just too stubborn. Just too stubborn. We don't want to apologize. Hey, should your mommy be apologizing to you? I know it's only in America that or some other foreign countries that you will see the mother coming to apologize to the child or the father coming to apologize. But yeah, we are in Africa. Africa. The child is always wrong. The child is always wrong. That is it in Africa. So you know the kind of family you came from. I know that your mom is never going to apologize to you. In fact, if you even try to prove stubborn, they'll be like, they will even try to show you that yes, they are your parents. So always be ready to apologize. Always apologize to your parents. It's very, very important. Always apologize. Be willing to apologize. Immediately they tell you that you are wrong. Accept that you are wrong. When you now apologize, there's something I do. When my parents are like, hey, these are okay, I'll just keep quiet. I will not say anything. Because if you talk while they are talking, it's another thing. Like, why are you talking while they're talking? So now what I just do is that I'll just go there. When I'm apologizing, I'm like, Mommy, I'm sorry, Daddy, I'm sorry. But you know that what you did is wrong. Like, you need to see from this perspective. I understand that you're my parents, but now they're not listening. Why? Because I am apologizing at that period. So when you apologize, they won't be ready to listen to you. So calm down. That your coconut head, break it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But be ready to apologize. It's very, very important. Most times, what with my research or from my experience and my younger one's experience, the reason why I think that parents and child argue is because we always try to prove a point. We just want our point to be like, this is what we want, this is what we know. You should agree with us. Fine, I understand that there are cases that the parents are most times they are always wrong, probably because what they know is already out of date, and then you know how to do it better and you have more understanding. But there are other polite way to talk to your parent about it other than arguing. You don't have to argue. It's very, very wrong. You don't have to argue. Do you get? You don't have to argue. So even like I know that you're trying to like make them understand that this is how to do it better. This is what you've done. This is how you're supposed to do it. You have to talk to them politely, be respectful. That way, there will not be argument. And you don't talk about when your parents are talking. It's very, very wrong. They are trying to like make a point clear. Okay, all right, ma. Noted. Don't say noted. It can be disrespectful. All right, ma. And then when they're like calm and all, okay, mommy, I actually feel that you are wrong because this is the way it ought to be. This is the way. And this is you asked me to wash the plate. I have already washed it. And I was tired. That's why I just sat down and then relaxed myself. Moreover, she didn't even come to meet me that she had an assignment. Okay, I'm supposed to know that she had an assignment, but she didn't even come to meet me. Anyways, I hope that we're able to learn from this video. So please, if you are arguing with your parents for any reason or the other, and this is time for you to settle it. Like, go and apologize to your parents and then make them understand what you think is right in a polite manner. Do you get? Thank you.